step along the world I go. One more step along the world I go. From the old things to the new. Keep me traveling along with you. And it's from the old I travel to the new. Keep me traveling along with you.
Don't worry, be happy.
Oh, hello. Fancy meeting you here. Hey, I am so excited, everybody, because at the weekend I'm going on holiday. Only for the weekend, up to the Lake District. If you've ever been, beautiful place, mountains and the lakes, it's brilliant. And I've packed my suitcase as well. What do you think? You don't look impressed? No? Oh. Well, I've got everything I need. Let me show you what I've put in. I was told I could only use one suitcase because there wasn't room in the car. So here we are. What have we got? We've got sunglasses. You need sunglasses if it gets too bright. And a sun hat as well. That's good. Oh, here's another hat because I couldn't choose. And then some suntan lotion and some after sun. We need that as well. So that's handy. And you know, in the Lake District, sometimes it rains, so I've got a raincoat here as well. That's good, another raincoat. And yeah, here's another hat. That's good, another hat as well, because you never know. A hoodie. You have to have a hoodie because that'd be nice if it gets a bit cooler. And I brought this because I like this hat. What do you think? It's brilliant. Anyway, so I've got that one as well, and also this is a really thick woolly one. No? Well, I thought it'd be quite good if it got cold. Pair of shorts, that's good. Some trousers. Oh, and another hat. Sandals, got to have sandals. And another hat. And some more suntan lotion, because you can never have enough. And after all, it's for the weekend, isn't it? So I might run out. And umbrellas, I thought 2. What do you think? 2? Okay. And this raincoat as well. That's good. Do you think I've made the right choices? Do you think there are things I actually don't need? Well, perhaps you can help me decide then. So, let's think about it. Hats. Well, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hats. Are there any more hats? 5 hats. Oh yeah, 6 hats. And I suppose this jacket's got a hood on it. That's kind of 7 hats. You don't think I need that many? Well, I need to pick one then, don't you? I know, I'll have this one. In the sun. What do you think? Too warm. It's a ski hat, isn't it? Okay, so just a beanie then. All right, I'll have this one and then no to any of the others. Right, okay. Umbrellas, I've got 2, but the suitcase is small, so which one? Smallest, okay. The smallest gone in. Raincoats, in case it showers. 2. What do you think? It's a small case. Perhaps the smallest one then. All right then, I'll get rid of that one. Do you think it's going to be cold? No, I don't either, really. So is this a good choice? No, probably not. Let's put that one away. I need the trousers. They're all right, aren't they? I'll put those in. And some shorts. I perhaps ought to... because you see, the thing is, when I've done all this, I'll have room for the T-shirts. Won't I? I've got no T-shirts in here. Hoodie. A hoodie's always a good idea. So we'll hang on to the hoodie because that's quite good if it does get cold. Now then. They're all new. So perhaps I just need one. I'll just take one then and the after sun just in case. And, okay, what about... sunglasses. I've got 2 sunglasses, both nice, they're okay. Just one of them. Right, okay, I'll just take the Converse sunglasses then. That'll be great. I'll put that in there and I'll not put those in. Need need my sandals, so I'll keep the sandals. I'll put the sandals in. And of course, I've got to have swimming trunks, haven't I? I tell you what, I think I'm going to be able to fit everything in now. I have done. Let's zip it up. Zip it all up. Well, I don't need to put that band, that belt round it anymore now, because everything's all gone in. And I'm ready for my journey. Well, journeys. You see, some of us have been on a journey for a long time. You've been on a journey through these past years. But it's not necessarily been a journey where you've moved from one place to another. You've been on a learning journey. You've been on a journey learning things online, you've learned things at home, you've learned things in the classroom. Things have been changing, and you know what? You people have been brilliant, because in all of that, you have really worked hard, and your teachers and your parents are proud of you. You've done a great job. But sometimes our journey, our learning journey, means that we've got to move from where we are. You think about that, because you started off as a tiny baby and you learnt how to talk and you learnt how to walk, and then eventually you might have gone to nursery, and after nursery you went into FS1 or FS2 and you moved all the way up the classes until you got to year 6. Now year 6ers, you're going to be moving on. You're moving to a different place of learning, to different teachers. But you'll carry with you all the things that you have learned whilst you've been at school. They'll stay with you. They're the sort of building blocks, because you'll start from one level and then gradually you'll build up. Let me see if I can show it you in a different way. Have a look at these. Now, I don't know if any of you have got any of these at home. These are my little Russian dolls. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them. I like to think, oh, 7, because there's a little one on the end. I like to think that that's how we are when we're little babies, and the things that we learn then. You think about the things that you learnt when you were tiny. You learnt so quickly. Perhaps when you started school, as I say, and then you got a bit older and you went all the way through, and eventually you got to year 6. And at year 6, you then moved on. And eventually you'll go through to secondary school, and eventually you might even go further as you get older. But the things that you learnt when you were tiny are still inside. They're inside you, in your mind, when you went to nursery school. And all the things that you learnt when you were at nursery school are still there when you got into FS1 or FS2. And the things that you learnt in FS2 might be how to be a better reader, how to do different sorts of maths. Eventually, you went into year 1 and year 2. And the things you learnt there are still inside when you get to year 3 and year 4. And then year 5 and year 6. They are all there inside your mind, all ready for you to build on. And who knows, when you get to secondary school and you go all the way through, you'll have hopes, and you might decide what you want to do, what job you want to do. But all those things will still be there inside, just like my little Russian dolls. So as you move on in your life, whether that is to a new teacher, a new classroom, a new school, the things that you learnt you carry with you. But it doesn't always come right first time. It's not always easy, but you just have to keep practicing and keep trying. And if it goes wrong the first time, have another go. If it goes wrong the second time, have another go. And the people that are around you are specialists. That means that that's their main interest, and they can help you to move on and to learn new things. All the things that you've learnt while you've been at school have let you shine as a light to other people, and they are things that you should never forget. The idea of shining as a light comes from the Bible. It comes from the second letter to the Philippians. It was a letter that Paul wrote to people to tell them about the best way to live. He says this: "Do everything without grumbling or arguing, so that no one will blame you for doing wrong things. Be children of God without any fault. You will meet people who will try and lead you along wrong pathways, people who've lost the sense of what is right. Go and shine as a light in a dark world." I'm going to say our final prayer, and if you want my prayer to be yours, join in with the Amen at the end. Dear God, thank you for our school and the year which is coming to an end. Bless our families and homes during the holidays and bring us all safely to a new term. Amen. Have a lovely summer, everyone.